to the itemization, especially in the gold lane, man. There's just so much potential. But I guess a lot of the attention now has shifted to the gold lane. How will... Whoa, hang on a minute.
Quick
What
first
was that?
blood from Gary.
I don't know what happened. I think like it's the sun from Florn, and then he actually burned the Purify. That's a huge W early in this game. Getting the gold to Gary with a kill, that is huge.
Even with the Purify, he wasn't able to get out of there, showing again the burst potential that DEWA has. Now fighting for the lift though, Supercan still showing again that he has the superior clear and the superior retribution still. That is something that Gary has to keep in mind. But we have to see what Drin can do on the Florian here, because it's going to be a very annoying matchup here. The Florian against the Matilda.
Speaking of annoying, Moreno just gives out so much potential. Meanwhile, in the top lane though,
It's a 1v1. Iman might be solo killed, gets a shielding, and Watt is forced to flicker out. Iman already using the Purify and now has to recall again. Superken getting all the maneuvers. Rian forced to flicker here. And that gold lead that they got from Gary early with that first blood so far. Hasn't played it. Oh, gets retreated. That's a hook back, but Superken will gladly take that hook and will get out with the guiding win.
how easy it is playing with the Matilda, man. Just get the last hit and also get away. Eman, meanwhile, oh no, he spot out.
But guiding win is there. He tried to bait in the Lycan pounce. Iman will still be able to recall safely under his turret.
That's the guiding win pressure, man. And that's the trio mid we talked about for Bigatron. If they start getting to get rolling, it's gonna be so difficult. The fact that Watt was able to just get a very close 1v1, but then just gets punished by the swiftness of the rotations, and now immediately going for the turtle.
Look at Moreno with the zone, placing the blooms very, very well. Superken already placing, or resetting rather, the turtle. Dixon, penalty zone on the Chorizo, losing that Faraga armor, but now it's going to be Superken who secures it very easily. The retry used up by Gary towards Chorizo, I believe. DEWA United now are looking for their own purple buff, but without that retry, Superken is aware, wants to go for the contest, goes in and taunts up the buff, gets chunked quite low, brought back by the Shadow Stampede. The full reset on the purple buff as Moreno clears out that mid lane. Dixon rotating again. No penalty zone right now. Superken tries to get it done with the appraisers. Ratty gets it, but now he's going to be caught just a bit. But the guiding win is right there to save Superken. And look at the burn down from Chorizo. The last insanity. No flicker. No, he does. He actually still has that flicker. They're not really countering the Hereth here, getting out executed. Meanwhile, DEWA have sent so many of their members up top. This purple buff will just be taken by Superken for free, not even using the retribution.
Top lane though.
Going for the turtle. Now is Iman is still able to escape for a bit. And there you go. That should be the kill. Watt picks a kill up, a trade up top in the gold lane.
Small victory here from DEWA United, getting that carry down to the ground. Oh, and Chorizo, look at the damage. I feel like he already completed a 9 alpha. Right now, this is a big game for both of these teams. Will they secure the playoffs, Bigatron, or Gary in trouble?
In no man's land, Gary with the Lycan form jumping out, and now Superken walks up. The Lycan pounds only onto Moreno, who still has the black shoes. The Rogers burnt down. That's a flicker with the King's Calling. But look at him on with a Purify, and now there's on 4 still. Gonna be taken down by K's. Good Ghost Bursters and good commitment from DEWA. Jungle for gold.
Well, at least there is a plan for DEWA United. They knew that Eman is just so vulnerable in the gold lane, and if they pour all the resources towards the gold lane, Watt is going to have a good time killing this one off for Eman.
Well, again, Deceptive has a lot of damage built in, especially with the Shield Assault. He can actually hit all 5 members at the same time. I believe he flickered with the King's Calling in that play to ensure that even though Eman preemptively purified, they can still catch him off. But now again, once again, Bigatron goes in immediately like it's just another Tuesday.
My God. The Fraser's Wrath used up as well. And now the Gloom's coming down with Circling Eagle onto Gary. Lycan pounce over it as a knock up to Kaze, who still has another realm and pops it just in time. Superken getting out with the help of the guiding win, but now it's going to be Moreno who gets chained down by the penalty zone. 2-man taunt as Moreno goes in and deep inside enemy territory. While the King's Calling, but Superken is just standing there. It's not the King's Calling, it's the Appraisers calling as he gets the second Appraiser's Wrath in this team fight.
To attempt that, he will be not recalling. He seems to be doubting his movements, man. It's not decisive at all. He is going for a flank.
Well, it's Chorizo. I don't even know if they can actually deal with him. Chorizo has the last insanity, has the flicker, and all this time, Watt now, 3v5, last Insanity. Not gonna connect here. Key just flies by and buys enough time for Super Ken to take the Lord earlier with Eman, and now he takes it with no retry. By the way, Bigatron's Eman, Thunderbelt on that Harith.
Oh, that gotta feel so bad. You have 2-man advantage and you are forced to back away, knowing the threat from Moreno and Chorizo is just too much to deal with. Even with the durability from Drian and also Case. We have a game fact here by the new app GoPay. This is the debut of Mincetar in the gold lane in MPL Indonesia Season 13 after it was previously used by Benny Cutie.
Circling Eagle just to use to zone them away right now. Super Ken gets hooked, but he just dashes out to safety. Appraiser's Wrath taking a whole lot of HP from Kaze, and one is forced to use a desperate King's Calling in the back just to survive.
Whoa.
Another round coming down as well. Moreno gonna pop into Black Shoes as now they go for an all-out fight inside of the base. Last Insanity used up, and Bigatron Alpha will claim all 3 base turrets. The last one just through minions alone. Still getting burned down. Chorizo putting some damage and pressure down. Watt getting burned as well. Gary now caught in the Mind Force, forced to use the Lycan Pounce offensively. 11 minutes in this game, and Dixon will get shredded down by Yaman. Lycan Pounce offensively now to try to escape, but Drian out of the back cannot heal them. Not enough. Case gets burned. Drian as well. Watt stabbed through by Super Ken as the Guiding Wind brings him back all the way. Chorizo even diving under the turret. The Stampede brings him back, but the shielding from the Guiding Wind is a bit too much for DEWA to handle. Harith and Mathilda